Hello, everyone. This is Shad Reis from CVI 2025 in Austin. I'm really privileged to be with Dr. Mauricio Cohen, who is one of the faculty and one of the judge or panelists for the case competition as well. Dr. Cohen, thanks for being with us.
It's always great to be here.
So one of the big features of this conference is to talk about case competition, structural, peripheral, and coronary and heart failure cases. So tell us about the process since you involved since the beginning of this conference and how this is bring educational values.
I think case-based learning is very important because that's how people connect. So the attendee connects with the audience not through professorial lecture, but something that grounds you. So a case is, what we see in our everyday practice. And if we can dissect the case and then maximize the learning from that particular case, that's a win-win situation for everybody. And then that also helps in developing cognitive, cognitive skill and that's what you bring back home because
Absolutely.
that case-based learning.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that, and I think it's a plus for this meeting that it's the operators the operators enclave,
Yeah.
the operators enclave, and I think we all love what we do. I still go to work with a smile in my face because I really like to be in the cath lab. And what's better than discussing difficult cases and learning and how you solve this issue? Because when you are in that situation, you're going to remember what you saw in one particular case, and then you may be able to apply.
Absolutely.
And that's worked for me throughout the years.
Yeah.
I heard that somebody did this or somebody, and then you get into that situation,
You remember
and
that.
then that comes back to your memory. So.
And do you feel that the cases that are presenting now, since over the course been judged for a while, is getting more complicated and more sophisticated?
I think that some cases are getting a little sophisticated, but remember, too sophisticated doesn't have the value of more the complication that is just around the corner, right? I mean, you're doing the case, but you never know when you're going to run into a difficult situation. So I think that those are the cases that have the most value. And today we have a wonderful sequence of different cases, complications of CTOs. One patient developed tamponade the night after a masterfully done CTO. So don't forget about those things. There was another case presented of pericardial effusion in a patient with prior CABG. So those patients with prior CABG have these loculated effusions that are very difficult to get to. I'm not going to tell you the outcome of the cases because I don't want to be a spoiler. And other ways to deal with coronary aneurysms in novel ways and novel approaches that you just do it with what you have on the shelves.
Yeah.
At that particular time. So I really enjoy, and then listening to you have an expert panel and listen to the other panelists and the chairs of the session, and share the wisdom. I think it's a great plus for this.
One of the sessions also is about the ACS guidelines and the focus on prevention.
Yes, so that's going to be the topic of my lecture. So stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about lipids and ACS and after PCI. So I had the privilege of being part of the writing committee for the latest ACS guidelines that I think were published like a few weeks ago. So we're very proud of the product, and hopefully we're going to be presenting and talking more about these guidelines. So stay tuned for that.
So congratulations again, Dr. Cohen.
Thank you.
Great paper. I mean, I started to go through it. It's very detailed, and it's about the time. It's been a while since we have this kind of detailed and up-to-date document. Well, watch these videos and others on the CVI YouTube channel. This is Shad Reis coming to you from CVI in Austin 2025. Dr. Cohen, thanks again.